The left back picks up easily. Maradona, nice little turn. Into trouble, great run. Well, that looked pretty good. But here now is Conti with Altobelli and Galdarese getting into the middle. Conti doing superb work.
Wasn't it, Jerry? I think he was hoping for miracles there. What it does give us, of course, is it puts the game in a great setting now, because Argentina could have been quite content to sort of play for a draw. Now they know they've got to come out and they've got to come forward and they've got to try and make something happen now. And of course they're playing against the masters of holding on to a 1-0 lead.
Well, we just hope that won't lock the game up as far as the Italians are concerned. They did this against Bulgaria and paid the price in some ways. That was an infringement by Cabrini on Valdano. Now, we saw against South Korea that the Purachaga chipping one forward, Maradona chasing. Bagni, of course, sticking with him. Good cross in those circumstances, and it's a corner.
Tremendous piece of play from Maradona. He wouldn't give him a price to get his cross in there, because his marker was close, the ball was running away from him, and he's managed to get his left foot round it and put it a tremendous ball to the back stick.
So the Argentines bring a few capable fellas up in the penalty area. Borghi is good in the air. Ruggieri is particularly strong. Batista trying to find a bit of space. Valdano moving around. The marking is tight. The referee is in there keeping a sharp eye on things. So is the linesman here. Gully punches out. Banged away by Bagni. But it's not clear yet as they find Maradona again. Oh, brilliant play by Maradona. Still going.
Electric, Jerry. You know, the World Cup, really, to have great World Cups, I think you need great individuals. When you think of the one here previously, it was all about Pelé and people like that. And I think this World Cup needs people like Maradona to light it up. That was absolutely sensational, that little run. Here he goes, past him.
Maradona with the kick, still the same cue up in the far side. So again, they pile up in that penalty area for Maradona's kick. Oh, it's a chance here. Borghi chips it back again. Batista gets in. Thundered away. Real panic in the Italian goalmouth there. Back in by Ruggieri. Valdano wasn't strong enough.
Because as you say, the Italians pull everybody back to the Maradona corners. It gets loaded in, and they haven't dealt too comfortably with the 3 or 4 he's taken up to yet. I mean, that was. I wouldn't say it was a chance. It was
shoving here. Giusti protesting to the referee. But the Dutchman making his point firmly. Batista. Great play by Maradona. Free kick against Di Napoli, although he's feeling the blow in his mouth. Ruggieri has pushed up.
They are having plenty of the ball in midfield, Jerry, but quite frankly, they're not really creating an awful lot. The best moments have come when from set situations.
Here's Maradona.
When this fella's in the box.
Oh, he's done it! Just as you were saying, creating nothing unless he got into the box. He did it right on cue.
Yes, he's dropped off this particular time. He's pushed right up against the last man. I don't think the Bears will be too happy with his marker there. The fella's a little bit quick. Lovely little turn past his left side. That's what makes him special. But I still think the defender was a little bit steady there, wasn't Shiraya?
But he didn't go for power, he just went for accuracy. It was a lovely return from Valdano, but it's Maradona who gets in with the left foot and equalises just about 10 minutes before the kick-off of this second half. Sun quite bright now, but plenty of cloud about. It's not too hot, not oppressively so. Here in Puebla, the Cuauhtémoc Stadium, named after the last Aztec king. For the moment, it's Maradona who's the top man. And goes down again. Bani, the culprit. Here on a day trip from Mexico City, where they're based. The Italians have their headquarters here. A lot of Argentine players up now on the edge of that area. Ugeri, the big defender. Valdano, who came so close to getting that header in just before the break. Maradona trying one forward. It's a good ball.
Good little free kick that, Jerry. Wasted ball at the end of it. Just thinking early on, they'd had a number of free kicks from that situation and they'd just been content to toss them in. And they just wondered if somebody like, if Maradona got on the ball, whether he could produce a little bit of magic instead of just playing balls into where everybody's heavily marked.
That was Burruchaga who came in there with a powerful shot. Batista, who hasn't found it quite so easy as he did in the game against Bulgaria to make a mark. That was a good pick-up by Valdano. Strong, powerful player, putting himself around well. Borghi losing rather naively. Cabrini with Altobelli and Galdarizzi down again. Fair challenge though by Giusti. Maradona loses his man well, gets a knock, gets another knock, down he goes. The game goes on. The referee says Borghi's all right. He's not now though, and the hand goes to the pocket. And this is bad news for Bergami. Might be bad news for Borghi.
Certainly.
Sorry, Ron, this is the second yellow card for Bergami in these championships.
Yeah, certainly entitled to a booking for that, isn't it? I mean, it's a good little build-up there. Maradona shows a little bit of magic high up the park, puts Borghi through, and it's just brought down. It's just cynical.
And while we're preparing for this free kick, let me just tell you that Russia scored against France, but let's see what this is going to produce from perhaps Burruchaga, perhaps Maradona, when the line is far enough back as far as the referee is concerned. Well, Maradona has a good left foot. There's Burruchaga with the right foot. What to do, Batista. Trying to find Gary, that was a bad one.
Jerry, was just about to say, I think that's actually the first bad ball Batista's played, you know. He's sat in front of the back two, he's won balls, he's broke attacks up, and he's played little sensible balls and kept the ball.
Galdarizzi couldn't get through. Maradona. Oh, good play, bad challenge. Amazing how he turns and with one step he's accelerated past his man. So the Argentines have brought off a defensive midfield player and brought on a fullback, so looks like trying to lock things up a little bit. Gary, Giusti to Borghi. Maradona takes over, turning away from one man and another, into trouble. Indirect free kick.
It must be very, very difficult to play against Maradona. Not only has he got this great strength and this great skill, he also makes his mind up. If he's going to attack defenders and can't get through, he's going to run into them himself. And he gets a number of free kicks, you know, Jerry, that really where he puts himself on the defenders. But at least he'd had a sort of quiet second half, or quiet start to the second half. At least it was good to see him back in the game and running at people.
Was that free kick merited, or did he fall at the defender?
I actually thought he ran into the defender on that occasion. I don't think the defender, for the first time in the match, probably could get out the way.
Right, well, we've got obviously Maradona and Burachaga who can have a go at this one. Maradona chipping one forward. That was a hard one for the goalkeeper when Virtuvud got her foot to it. Nobody really knew where it was.
Yeah, but Jerry, to be fair, you
Farther away than 2 steps from the bathroom. Now then, here's a good ball forward. And an infringement.
Banya has stuck to his task, hasn't he? I mean, Maradona's chased all over the field to try and find a little bit of free space. And I think the only time he's lost him in the course of the game is when he actually scored the goal.
Well, there's a free kick now, and Brown has come up. Valdano is there. Ruggeri is at the back of the box. Argentine looking for the winner here. Ruggeri! Too strong, although it looked as if he was... And it hasn't so far been a disaster for them, as Burachaga gets forward to Maradona. Picked up by Enrique. Good cross. Oh, there was a chance there to head one back. Not much of a target for Valdano. Should he have done better?
Well, he hadn't got an awful lot to go for here. And you notice even if he pulls it back, he's got no one in the box. Maradona's way out on the wing. He's